this is audap. Let's continue our game. Final Fantasy XIV online on PC and 4K. This is my white mage run. Let me get back to my samurai. Gotta get used to this whole mouse and keyboard setup. I was playing previously with a controller, and I think that worked really well up until a point. I mean, quite a ways into the game. I think I'm about halfway through on the levels for my other character. Okay, used to be on. Probably going to do that right now. Let's see, Butcher of Green Tear. Pauline, a conjurer at the Cavern of Power, seeks an able measure to call the local hog puppy. You may spare some time, magician. I would have you thin the numbers of hoglets in Green Tear. While these beasts have always called the 12-foot home, their appetite has grown so insatiable of late that I fear they will devour every nut on the forest floor. The cycle of life cannot sustain such gluttony. I must ask that you slay at least 6 of the creatures. The sacrifice will be to the greater good of the 12th. I assure you. Parasically, Kevin of Bowers, looking forward to mentioning deal with parasite from our ship. God, stand me, mushroom headed, spindle legged, spores, speedway combinations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, we go. Damn you to the cellar. Oh, thank you, Matron. Like justice sort of helped me deal with the sector. My poor trees, the trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings. I might add, have been infested with parasite hungars. None of these pests have been away. My babies will be knocked with dead wood before the week is out. Spear little of this and amber will driven up the prison tree, and the more creatures will run clean up, allowing you to enter adventure-style vengeance. Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day. Apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the Fungars, bastards they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. care of my local infestation. Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say I'm glad King's adventure of such talents just left you in all your fungus spattered glory. That my thanks. Of fame needs a reliable venture to cull the ever-increasing microchip population. Ah, it's you, Meowgician. After the thrashing you gave those infernal fungars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchews. These vile little beasts will draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide, but these days there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil was put here for you and your microchew mates? Gah! I should go over there and... well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something. Yes, and soon. Before I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over, and there is naught I can do but fume and sputter. If you could see your way to exterminate 8 or so of these soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Eldrithith. You'll find him just outside. I hear the degradation of soil has been as much of a source of consternation to him as it has to me, and I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. You say you slain a good number of those microchews? Well, this is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gavin would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. Yes, the elementals rejoice at your actions. The life of the forest relies on a delicate balance, and the unchecked proliferation of bees would mean a slow but certain death for the Trolls Woods. It is our duty to correct such imbalance, and swiftly, even if it means shedding blood. Though it may seem trivial, you have performed a vital service this day. May the elementals bless your future endeavors. Copper wristbands. They do nothing for me. Strength. Intelligence and mind. Excuse me. Let's see. Pauline and Captain Tower needs an adventure to call the glowing anal. Anals? What a bunch of anals! As well as gather some skeleton eggs. A word with you, magician. I hesitate to make such dangerous quests, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? In our effort to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in an area of late. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbra era, you see, forcing packs of the skillkin to come down from the mountains in search of food. You could slay half a dozen or so of the beasts, and that should lessen the need for the hunt, and also serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me 4 anole eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Ah, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the eggs, may I ask you to deliver them to Tsubi Kamazome at the Bannock? The Norley eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Square thing jerks. Who goes there? Oh, magician. It's you. Another delivery? I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nafika, these are Nole eggs. Patrice would be glad indeed to see these at table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, magician. Magician, thanks to the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Let's see, Galfred, Chief Instructor at the Bannock, would trust you with the task of investigating Spirit Hold. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here is a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, I here ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the Here and his guards have been attacked by the towering shadow. Ah, you heard me. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel the Ixal incursion in the West Shroud, an area Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elementals. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. Who goes there? An adventure, is it? Here at Instructor Galfred's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the here in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Shadow towering over me. What in the 12th Woods Grace? An adventure? Please, you must save the hero. Galfred sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray help the hearer in my stead. Lying down on the job, away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! An adventure! We were ambushed in the midst of a ritual, and then I'm not sure what happened. You were sent to help? I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The Caesars must know of this. Actually, less goes on then. Nice hat. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, yet it may wake to life. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Yes, I'm a meow adventurer. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Sorry, girl, you gave me a headache. It's not gonna work out between us. Well, I'll keep at it until I get a migraine. Whatever are you? More birds. This is how many times it makes the day? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. You think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. And as we feared, battlements and anomalies affecting the life in the cloak. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Guardians have a lot of power to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Sue forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast so we must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. That text was bigger, and I really have a hard time with it. Wah! Ah, stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlayan innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Trollswoods barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixel and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Rama, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ida, look. Golly, and this is what exactly? Another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lifeman's thumb. We must hurry. Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but the whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety, and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Aliston. Aliston? Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me here is Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Why are you looking at his crotch? Wait, there is something familiar about you. To me that you were... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. We'll meet again. All this happened inside Spiritfall? Oh, preserve us. Who was that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Gelfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, and that there shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives today, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out the old. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts in our behalf. grandioso. The difference being that you cannot control these birds, and that they will not stop them until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, orders are trained to take the safest route. They can never be attacked while attempting. Not a deal to pay that bloody age-right teleportation fee, or perhaps you simply want to ride in peace, not having to worry about fumbling through your maps or dodging bloodthirsty beasts. And then a truckable port is exactly what you need. Our birds will carry you quickly and safely to one of many destinations from a small handful of them. We ask that you observe two simple rules. Firstly, should you dismount while en route, you will not be allowed to remount. The truck will continue to its destination, you will need to protect for yourself. Secondly, though each stop has a full list of accessible destinations, you will only authorize travel to those which you have visited and visited before. This is to ensure that on the off chance that one of our birds becomes disoriented, you will be able to guide him back on course. Rest assured, however, this has never happened once in our many years of service. Our birds are trained to travel to specific courses and in different need from them. They have also been bred, but they have also been bred for speed and will avoid outside threats to the best of their ability. In fact, it's a living with our team or final destination that, should you be attacked while riding your ship to port, you will be fine. Allow me to show you your bird. I just made it so far. Thanks. Back magician, the elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voices of the wind. That as well. Having made allies of two elementals, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring, though the comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullest of time. Be patient, as you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjuring is inextricably bound by nature, Sylvie. The dreary lessons is one you should have learned by now. I assume your presence here, that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, persistent casting spells without proper knowledge. I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn conjuring the same way she did. Become just as great a conjurer. You'll see. I didn't come here to argue with you, brother Yosuke. I want to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. But that's... Sylvie, my dear child, that's precisely the point. My apologies, magician. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sophie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sophie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energy of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sophie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon her the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same feelings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is the power of borrow, not taken. Before you depart, I would speak with you of one further matter. Thus far, you have completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognize your efforts by granting you leave to join other guilds. Britannia is home to guilds representing lancers, archers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. Should any of those paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishments. But I ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and want to explore new paths, only through focus may he attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most if you placed your conjuring above other pursuits. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be the honor of all concerned. Go now, Magician. Seek your destiny. Never shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guilds. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be very convenient for players, very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between the various classes, as well as for players who wish to have already multiple sets of gear for the different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or business raids. Select the plus button to register your currently equipped gear as a new set. your award, I give you leave to make use of combinations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so you do speak with Archmont whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. For the second half of your award, I offer you another path of fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Contractors are guild leaves officials, or you here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, you have a chance heard about the upcoming festival. It is truly a splendid occasion. Look forward to by young and old alike. I heartily recommend taking time to enjoy it. I'm too disappointed that the recent troubles cast a shadow over the proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of mysterious interlopers' apprehensions can prevent that. But we were talking about you, magician. You have made another proud. I heard great things of you, young man. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened from under the duty menu, duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Brick Branch Meadows, the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at the Brick Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few that who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Brick Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aviary. It is, in other words, a place where you begin your next stage of your journey as an adventurer. What better time than present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gauge and continue southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aviary from this, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Brick Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Truckable Porter service. That was the safest way to go to your destination. Truckable Keep Sinkar should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like yourself. Oh, be sure to introduce yourself to Keita, head Truckable Wrangler, when you arrive. Mother Beyond has told me much of your endeavors, musician. Have you considered attempting one of the guildies available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guildies are the means by which most documented which we document requests for assistance and from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the has-been term lead quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Red Branch Meadows and speak with Tierney. She'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first Okay, jerks. Got nothing here, huh? Why don't we stop it there? This is audap, you're watching Final Fantasy XIV Online. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next video.